Welcome everyone. Here's a little bit of a disclaimer. None of the original audio was used on this video. I lost it. Thanks to that guy. However, I'm going to continue on. So if you still want to see the video, join me this way to the Enchanted Forest. It lies in New Jersey, right off a main thoroughfare. You got to wonder if the people driving by wonder what's through this door, or happen to be sitting over here to the left or to the right of the door in this sort of watery area, now not watery anymore. Look at that guy up there, that dragon wants you to knock. So I'm going to knock now. I'm knocking. Hello? Anyone home? I went through the door and I saw all this shrubbery here and decided to continue on. There's some rocks there that are pretty neat and a fallen down roof from one of the cabins. Continuing on, look at this. There's an umbrella, multi-colored umbrella there waiting for us. That's more than one color to you and me. Over here we got some ticks, fleas, and other woodland bugs waiting to get caught in our socks. And here's Louise trying to get away from the camera. Unfortunately, I'm not trying to film her. I'm trying to film this. Check out this bad boy right here. This is a castle. An enchanted castle. And here's some more rocks in some kind of weird formation in front of the castle. I decided to go around the left side. I'm going to flank the castle now. A left flank maneuver. Try to get inside. By getting inside, I had to look upward. And here's another angle of the castle. Same castle, another angle. What are these three things? Rewind that back. And answer me this. What were those three metal things leaning against there? Anyway, once you get done rewinding and answering it, follow me inside now. I'm going to brush off these cobwebs here and continue through, looking up to this airy area. What's this? It's some sort of hole there. Back outside, we have some sort of a cabin here. It's not decayed, but it's definitely old. Check out those rocks up the fireplace. Here's some hunks of metal which make the entrance or the exit, or maybe the employee break room was behind this little doohickey. I don't know. Either way, it's cool, full of mold and rust, and neat. Here's a pile of wood, and look at this little ice cream cone. Speaking of piles of wood, would you like to lick this ice cream cone as much as I would? I think so. If you don't like ice cream cone, here's a little something else for you. Check this out. It's a candy cane. Just for you. And you too. Both of us. Here's another shot I have nothing to say about. But either way, it's cool. But not quite as cool as this stick-like tree that grew out of the side of this roof. There's probably some kind of maggots up in there. Or other bugs. Something was probably definitely cooked inside there. Not really too sure. Lots of graffiti out here. This thing here is pretty interesting. If you look over on the other side of this, I'm going to creep through this hole here. We have some kids looking up at a witch. The next morning, I didn't have time to read all of it, but you can rewind it and read that quote. Once upon a time is what that says. Here's a gingerbread line. Red Rover, send gingerbread number 7 over. There's some kids nesting. Here's some candy cane type things. Onward we go to more buildings. Here's another building and another one and the backside of another decayed area. Decayed out here at the Enchanted Forest. I hope you guys are enjoying my walkthrough commentary. Unfortunately, there isn't anything other than the commentary. This is the soundtrack. That's what's so great. Nothing else exists. So you can either mute it, which most of you probably will, but if you're one of the select few, you're going to hear me talk about this. This right here is going to be in your earlobes. A swing set. That's right. We're going to continue on now. I've already been attacked by 3 or 4 ticks by this point. This tree and shrubberyage dangling down didn't help much. Unfortunately, I didn't bring any bug spray. So that later that night, I actually was laying on a couch at 3 o'clock in the morning, and a tick maimed the back of my neck. But I got it, and I crushed it with a shampoo bottle and flushed it down the toilet. So take that, tick. On with the tour. There's a ghost! Yes, I do see ghosts out here. That was a ghost right there, on the wall. Not spray painted, that was a real ghost. See if there's any more in here. Any more ghosts inside the Enchanted Forest. That's not a ghost. But we do have some other interesting finds through this doorway. We have some mechanisms here that were used. There's an ice machine that was used, and some sort of other electronical gizmos used. There's a roof there going down to the floor, and that bridge I'm going to show you in a minute is awesome. Very cool. And there's some sort of big top thing in a fire burning area. What is this? If you know what this is, leave a comment down below. I want to know. What's that? That's a tree and some wires. Don't comment on that because I already know what it is. So I'm going to go up this little hill here. We're reaching pretty close to the end of the tour in the back side of the property here at the Enchanted Forest in New Jersey. Those are some thorns that I just touched. Luckily I touched them and they didn't actually prick or pry into my shin. You almost need shin guards out here, like when you're playing soccer in Little League soccer, if that is such a thing. Remember the shin guards you stick inside your socks? Well, I do. I still have a pair. There's another metally thing, and there's a wooded area there. And then we're going to continue on to some little weeds and some other kind of dried up swamp area in the Enchanted Forest. This is a pretty fantastic property. I encourage you, if you're ever in the area and you Google it, you might want to go check it out because it's pretty neat. There's actually quite a bit of area here, quite a bit of places left, a couple of little houses, nooks, if you want to call them nooks. They're more like cabins or fantastic things out here in the wilderness, including this door that's like rainbow colored. There's some kind of rainbow gnome back in there. And then over there, I'm pointing at something, and Louise is confused. I like this. This is the thing I showed you earlier, this drawbridge, which leads to the most fantastic closing thing ever, the swamp. The camera's going to pan right now, and here is the Enchanted Forest swamp. All right, the camera needs to pan left. Enchanted Forest swamp is coming up. Rest assured, everyone. Okay, I can't really hold the camera straight, but rest straight ahead now, everyone. Here it is, the grand finale. Dun-dun-dun-dun. The swamp. Enchanted Forest swamp. Why am I talking like a really weird, deranged Sean Connery? I don't know. But thanks for putting up with my audio commentary. If you like my videos, help fuel the woo, that's me, by checking out my website. Thanks, everyone. Bye.